Welcome in, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. So, a lot of residents in different states are complaining because they are fed up with their elected officials adding money to these proposed plans to give to the migrants and taking funding from other areas. So, this is happening in two states. A Chicago resident and activist who protested against another funding going towards migrant care in the Windy City is warning that the city risks going bankrupt if this continues. The same exact thing is happening in another state as well. So, days after the city council greenlit the additional $70 million, despite furious opposition of taxpayer money to go to migrant funding. They say they don't see an end in sight, that every 3 to 4 months there seems to be some new vote for a massive amount of taxpayer funds to be allocated to the illegals, and we have to put a stop to it or we're going to bankrupt our city. The council voted 30 to 18 to approve the request made by their mayor, Brandon Johnson, in order to help deal with the ongoing migrant crisis that's happening right now. That money is on top of a $150 million assigned to migrant care in the budget already. And so they want to add an additional $70 million. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down in the comments, because I feel like these people are feeling, when is enough enough? When are you going to stop doing what you're doing? So the mayor's office is saying that they requested this funding to ensure that it is prepared should there be any sudden increases in new arrivals sent by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. But see, Texas is not the only state that's sending migrants away. They want you to get a taste of just a small taste of what they have to deal with. And these cities cannot function, and they're functioning in chaos right now. They are protesting in the streets in Chicago and some in this next state that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. So what the mayor is saying is that the city is aiming to provide basic necessities, including food, shelter, medical care, education, vaccines, case management, and resettlement support. Where is that funding for the Americans that were born and raised here? The ones who are homeless, the ones who aren't homeless but are struggling and need help with food, shelter, paying their bills, medical care, education. Where is all of that for us? You're just giving it all away. Taxpayer dollars. Y'all can let me know what you're thinking in the comments. According to the mayor's office, the city has reached its peak and is dealing with more than 2,000 migrants coming in a week. Nearly 40,000 have arrived since August of 2022. On the flip side of that, y'all, the residents have had enough. They believe that illegal immigrants are being prioritized over residents. A lot of people are saying that if the city has money, then that money needs to be allocated to pupil transportation. So obviously they're not providing bus transportation to students. Therefore, they have a 40% absenteeism in that city. So they're saying it's not fair that if you can provide transportation for illegals, why can't you provide it for American children? One resident is also saying that the purpose of immigrating to this country is for us to vet who you are before you get here and have a record of your entry. People who are coming here without a record of entry, who have not been vetted at an embassy, who do not have fingerprints, all of those things pose a threat to our city due to possible security breaches. I agree. If you don't have a fingerprint when these people come in, how do you know who's in here? How are you vetting them? We have more than just, we have so many countries coming in right now because it's so easy. Why is it so easy in the United States but difficult in other countries to get into that country? China is flooding the borders right now by way of Mexico or Venezuela, whatever. They are flooding it and getting their people over here. And then you get a warning from the FBI talking about we can't keep up with what China is doing. I guess you can't. This might be why. Now let's go on over to the next state. The next state is New York, of course. New York is in crisis, but what's happening now in New York, it could possibly bankrupt them, the city of New York. New York Immigration Coalition's Murad, I can't say his last name, Awadi, discusses 2.4 billion with a B for new arrivals in the state budget. They're saying that New York's Governor Kathy Hochul signed a $237 billion state budget. Mind you, I had to scratch my computer screen because I thought maybe I was missing a decimal or something in there. But no, it's $237 billion. The spending plan includes $2.4 billion to support migrants, including millions for short and long-term shelter, legal assistance, and other services. Much of the funding will support New York City, which has bore the brunt of the migrant crisis in the state. To discuss the funding of new arrivals in the state budget, WAMC's Lucas Willard spoke with Murad, president and CEO of the New York Immigration Center, Coalition. And they're basically applauding this woman. It says, we applaud the governor and the state legislative leaders in ensuring that we put enough resources in the state budget to support newcomers coming into New York City, with over $2.4 billion for the city of New York, as well as refunding the MRAP program, which has been so critical in helping people resettle in the state of New York. We also saw an increase in the Empire State Child Tax Credit, which is going to really put dollars back in the pockets of parents. Which parents? Which parents you talking about? American parents? Which ones? Let me know. And then said, we're disappointed that we didn't see the increase that we wanted in immigration legal services to the tune of $150 million, but we did see the state and slightly increase that pot from $63 million to $64.2 million for the coming calendar year. Are they out of their mind? Are they out of their mind? This money could be used for so many other things. Y'all, I cannot. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I cannot. For me, it's the wording. It's almost how they're wording it to mold the words together from immigrant and migrant. I feel there is a difference. Y'all can let me know. You either came here legally or forcefully, like most people melanated like myself. But you're here. Migrant is you came here illegal. You crossed over illegally into this country, and we are handing you every single thing. Every single thing. So I'm going to end the video here. Y'all can please let me know what y'all think down in the comments, because if these two cities keep doing what they're doing, they probably will end up bankrupt. I mean, where is this money coming from? And why is it going where it's going? That is a big question. What's the agenda? What are you pushing? Are you trying to buy something for future? Let me know. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be when you are. Go out and spread God's love, peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Time TV, Homestead. Bye.